highlighted in the comment section of your videos and shorts. Super Chat and Super Stickers, which lets fans pay to get their messages or animated images highlighted in live stream chats. And Shopping, which lets your viewers browse and buy your own products and products from other brands that you recommend. Keep in mind that some of these features have their own eligibility requirements, so for more info on the YouTube Partner Program and each of these features, check out the links in the description below. Thanks for watching. If you're a creator in the YouTube Partner Program, when will you get paid? There are two phases you should familiarize yourself with when it comes to your YouTube payment journey: the setup phase and the ongoing payment phase. Setting up an AdSense for YouTube account is required to apply for YPP. But once you're in YPP, there are 4 additional steps you'll need to take as part of the setup phase for getting paid. Let's go through each step and payout timelines to keep in mind. First, your earnings need to reach $10 USD or the equivalent in your currency. Once this happens, you'll be notified to verify your identity. If all of your information is correct and your PIN still hasn't arrived, you can request for it to be sent again by going to AdSense for YouTube, then Payments, then Verification Check, and selecting Resend PIN. You can request your PIN up to 3 times and have 4 months from the date your PIN is first generated to enter it in your account. After 4 months, monetization on your channel will be paused until verification is complete. Once these steps are complete, you'll be notified to provide your payment information, including adding your tax information and adding a form of payment to AdSense for YouTube. All creators earning money on YouTube must submit this tax info no matter where you're located. To do this from your AdSense for YouTube account, go to Payments, then from the Payments Info page, go to Manage Settings. Scroll to Payments Profile, then click Edit next to United States Tax Info, and then Manage Tax Info. Next, you'll need to select and set up your form of payment. To do this, you'll first need to meet the payment method selection threshold. This is $10 US for people in the US, but the amounts vary depending on your location and currency. To set up your form of payment, go to AdSense for YouTube, then Payments, and click Add Payment Method. You can choose between options like electronic funds transfer, wire transfer, or check, depending on your payment address. Note that there might be a delay between the time you hit the payment method threshold and the time you're able to complete this step, because your earnings first need to be added to your AdSense for YouTube account, which happens between the 7th and 12th of the following month. So if you reach the $10 threshold in January, you won't be able to complete this step until between the 7th and 12th of February. Once you've completed all these steps, you'll need to meet the payment threshold to get paid. This is $100 US for people in the US, but the amounts vary depending on your location and currency. To recap, these are the steps before you can get paid: verifying your identity and payment address, adding your tax information and a form of payment, and meeting the payment threshold. Note that these steps can take some time to complete. If you ever want to check your progress in the payment setup process, you can always check the Earn Hub in YouTube Studio. Once you complete these steps, when will you get paid moving forward? The YouTube payment cycle is monthly. Once you have earnings for a certain month, your payment will be issued between the 21st and the 26th of the following month. Once it's issued, when you receive the payment will depend on your form of payment. For example, if you're in the United States and you earn $100 in January, your payment will be issued between February 21st and 26th. From then, when you receive your payment will depend on your payment method. For electronic funds transfer, allow 4 to 10 days. For wire transfers, up to 15 business days. And for check, allow 2 to 4 weeks. How do I find the status of my payment and the date I'll actually receive payment? In the Studio mobile app, the Earn page will show eligible creators if there's an upcoming payment and an expected timeline. This lets you know that your payment has been issued to your bank. After that, when you receive your payment will depend on your form of payment. For electronic funds transfer, allow 4 to 10 days. For wire transfers, up to 15 business days. And for check, allow 2 to 4 weeks. You'll also see this in your AdSense for YouTube account. Between the 21st and the 26th of the following month, a payment pending line will appear on the payments page in your AdSense for YouTube account. Note that AdSense for YouTube is updated less often, so we suggest checking the Earn page in the Studio app for the most up-to-date information. Why are there differences between the amounts I see in YouTube Analytics and the actual payments I receive? Revenue shown in YouTube Analytics is an estimate and will fluctuate throughout the month based on your channel activity and as we make adjustments. Payments are the actual amount we pay out after deductions and taxes. Once a payment is issued, that is the official amount. You'll see this amount in the Studio mobile app or in AdSense for YouTube. And it's been adjusted for things like invalid traffic, content ID claims, taxes, and other billing adjustments. You may also see differences due to data latency, accrued earnings from previous months, or currency conversion rates and when the rate is applied, if you're a creator that isn't paid in USD. For more info about getting paid, check out the links in the description. Thanks for watching.